Hello all my fans, hope you're all okay. I've just finished one job and I'm going to go on to the next site, but before I go on to my next site I thought I'll do some fan mail, yeah, while I'm at work in between jobs. So I've got some fan mail here from letters I've brought to work to read out, and I'm going to do some angel card reading for you from this deck. I'm on location again, getting myself out instead of in Phil's corner. And this, from this angel deck, it's Guardian Angels Reading Cards by Debbie Malone. Right, my first letter is from Mrs. Step. Oh, I love them, I just love them, and even at work on location, I just love it, love my letters. Dear Phil, I am Mrs. Steps. I want you to do a few steps for us because I feel as though you need to keep fit. Keep fit, Mrs. Steps. I've just done a load of work, emptying bins, walking round this site. Can you see it, Miss Steps? And she wants me to do some steps. Well, Mrs. Steps, I'm going to accommodate you. I'm going to do what you says because I never disappoint my fans. No way I won't disappoint my fans. So I'm going to do some steps for you. Right, let's get this sorted. Right, Mrs. Step. One. There's the step. Can you see the steps? 2, Mrs. Step. 3, Mrs. Step. 4, Mrs. Step. I'll do 10. 5, Mrs. Step. 6, Mrs. Step. 7, Mrs. Step. 8, Mrs. Step. 9, Mrs. Step. Last one. 10, Mrs. Step. I always do things for my fans. Do you know, at my age, I'm in my 60s, I'm 65 next. They're having me doing all sorts, my fans. I wish I were a librarian or something, or a poet, just writing poems, or just sat reading a nice book at home and getting ready for retirement. Anyhow, stop moaning, Phil. My guides are saying, time is time. Right, who we've got? We've got... Do you remember me telling you, fans, that I've moved to an haunted house? Well, I have done. And my first person I met was the butler, Tom. And he's wrote us a letter. Here's Tom. And that's how he met me at the door of the haunted house. And he's the butler at the haunted house. This card is from the Haunted Tarot. And it's the butler. The magician. But he's our butler at the haunted house called Tom. And what's Tom wanting to know is how to be a good butler. Have you any advice, Phil? Well, yes, I have, Mr. Tom Butler. The advice is, being a butler, you're meant to make sure everything is running smoothly in that haunted house. Even the gardeners, the cooks, the cleaners, the maids. And just have authority over them. With you being the magician, you've got power and the authority, Mr. Butler. See all them tools you've got there? The staff, the sword, the pentagram, the cups. Use that power to control your staff and that. You can always come to me and my secretaries for more advice if you feel you need to. So just use your authority, Mr. Tom Butler. Right, thank you for your letter. That was a lovely letter. Oh, I enjoyed that. Thank you, Mr. Tom. Right, our next letter, who we've got. Dear Phil, my son is 27-year-old and he still wants me to read bedtime stories. Well, it's a bit odd, Mrs. Bedtime. Your son wanting to have bedtime stories. What type of stories? They are Goldilocks and the Three Bears, things like that. at 27. Have you any advice? Yes, Mrs. Bedtime, I have some advice. My advice, so he stops you reading children's bedtime stories to him, ask him to start listening to angelic music at night, or his favourite band. He could even listen to BT, something completely different, KP. Not BT, I said BT. Sorry, Mrs. Step, it's not BT. You'll be ringing BT up. It's not BT, it's BTS, a K-pop band. Have him go into that and listen to K-pop music. You'll find, with the music of K-pop, it's really uplifting and fantastic. There's some ballads there, but you'll find him listening to that at night, rather wanting you to come up and, you know, reading bedtime stories like that. Goldilocks and the Three Bears, or I don't know what other stories he has, but, well, I hope that helps. I hope that helps, because I've got to get on. Time is time, eh? Time is time. My letters are blowing all over. Still a bit of wind out here on location. I'm just bending down. Oh, God. Right, what other letter I've got before I pull some cards? Let's see. Hopefully no one will disturb us on. I've been disturbed every time on me, what is it? On me videos. That video I did in woods, all sorts were happening. And it were early in the morning, it were drizzly, it were dull. There were a woman what passed, there were a fellow what passed with his little child, there were a bell ringing, there were dogs barking. So far, so good at the moment. Right, our next letter is Mr. Clown. Dear Phil, have you any advice? I am a clown, but my boss thinks I'm not funny in the circus. He's going to fire us if I don't get my hat together. Oh, I'm sorry for that, Mr. Clown. Have you any advice, Phil? Yes, I have. I've got some advice for you, Mr. Clown. And you'll have them laughing in the aisles. You will. You really will. Well, what I want you to do, Mr. Cloud, is the hat. Turn it sideways. You could even have a hat where you, this won't do, where you turn it upside down. Turn your hat upside down, sideways, back way. Turn your jacket inside out. Get 2 different socks. Also, what you can do is have one leg short and one leg long. Have 2 different coloured socks. Have your glasses upside down and make silly noises like a cow noise, or a duck, or go around like a chicken, and I am sure you'll have them laughing in the aisles at the circus. So I hope you go on there. Keep the letters coming. Keep the letters coming. That was lovely. Wasn't that a lovely letter, that? Right, who have I got now? I've got, I'm just looking at my notes and my letters, see who I've got. Oh, Mr. Foam. He sent me a shaving foam. Dear Phil, I am fed up of, when I shave, I have a rash because I use aftershave. Oh dear. Have you any advice? Yes, I have, Mr. Foam. What I do, I'm just having a bit of a stretch. What I do, Mr. Foam, is I don't use aftershave. I've stopped using aftershave quite a long time. Keep the camera straight, Phil. My guides are telling me off. Going back to Mr. Foam. Yeah, don't use aftershave because I used to have terrible rash, burning rash. I stopped it. I just shave and then sprinkle my face with water. So that's my advice, Mr. Stone. I'm calling him Mr. Stone. I don't know why I called him Mr. Stone. Just having a bit of a walk. Yes, so do that, Mr. Foam. Just having a little walk round, you know. So getting a bit of exercise for Mrs. Step. She'll love this, Mrs. Step. Having to walk round, you know. Oh, it's just great. Just great. I'm just bending down for something. Don't worry. Right, I'm going. There was some rubbish. Some rubbish I forgot. My boss, he'll do his nut if it. Look, some rubbish. I had to pick some rubbish up because if my boss, he likes his car park spotless. Right, so Mr. Shaving Foam, don't use aftershave. Don't use aftershave. Right, my last letter, I think, because time's time, we better shoot on. It's been a long video, hasn't it? Mr. Stone. Let's see what Mr. Stone is. Oh yeah. Dear Phil, he's wanting me to say it and all. Can you say that, Phil? We love it. Can you say time's time and dear Phil? Time is time. Time's time, innit? And he's wanting me to say that, dear Phil. Dear Phil. Right, I said that. I'm Mr. Stone. I sent you a stone. Always send me presents. He sent me a stone. Chuck it away. I don't need that, do I, Mr. Stone? Dear Phil, I sent you a stone because I am hard as a stone and hard as a rock. When I go out, I am fighting in the pubs, clubs, and always getting into trouble. Have you any advice? Yes, I have, Mr. Stone. I have got some advice. Go and get a job in the army or fire brigade or one of the services, you know, as long as you get yourself out, it'll stop you having fights in pubs and stuff like that. So I hope that's fine. Look, they're coming now. I'm going to be disturbed. I usually do. Anyhow, thanks for that letter. Thanks for that letter. Look, they're coming now. They're going to disturb me, but I'm nearly done. So I better get cards. It's every time. I just don't understand it. Right, the first card. Angel card. I'm going to try and get done this video without totally being disturbed. Angel of Remembrance. So always remember your loved ones, what's passed over, you know. Just remember them. Same with me. Angel of Comfort. There's always angels there. Let's see that angel comforting her. The angels are there to comfort you. Angel of Balance. Got to balance things out. Work-wise, relationship, money. Make sure everything's balanced out right. Angel of Belief. Always ask for your angels for help and they'll help you, but you must ask because they won't interfere with free will. That's Angel of Belief. Angel of Health we've got coming up. Well, that's a nice one. See that angel comforting the old lady and her husband there. Husband comforting his wife in hospital. And that is Angel of Health. The angels call them, they'll help you, especially Raphael. Any health problems. Our final card reading on location is Angel of Adventure. Go out into the woods like I did yesterday, or to the park. Get yourself out and have a bit of adventure and a bit of fun. So that's Angel Adventure. Your guardian angels and your spirit guides are you with you. Right, that is it. I'm looking at the clock, 13 minutes. Did you see that? Them cars, they came up driving, but they drove off again. It was strange. I have really strange things with these videos. I really do. I don't know what it is. I don't know whether it's Satan and the fallen angels, or I just don't know. But every time I do a video, I always seem to be getting disturbed and that. And I thought this one, impossible of it. What, let's see time now. It's only 7:15 on a Sunday. And I had two, did you hear them vehicles? You might have saw the vehicles. They come driving by. And I thought they were going to get out and disturb us and that. They were disturbed us a little bit by passing. But I thought I'd continue, you know, by reading. But every time I'm getting disturbed. At Peel Park I was saying wrong things. Wind were blowing. You couldn't hardly hear it. Wind were blowing. When I said fairground, I think I said fireground. Oh no, I said wrong cards for deck. I said guardian angels when it's angel wisdom cards. I tell you, but this one has not gone too bad actually. I'm trying to not repeat myself and all. Just got disturbed a little bit with them cars coming. And they came by, but it's funny enough, they've gone. There's no here. I'll just turn the camera around. Not a thing, not a thing. Right, I'm going to get to my next site. I've one more site, and then when I've done that, I can get off home, have a bite to eat, sit with my pot of tea relaxed, upload this video for all you fans. I bet you can't wait for this one. It's a good one. So I've done some fan mail reading and some angel card reading. Catch you on the next video. Keep safe, keep smiling. Bye. Bye.